Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video of the Lego Studios, and in today's episode we're gonna take a look over the differences between fake Bionicle and fake Hero Factory. This is the real pieces. We're gonna compare them in quality. We're gonna talk about some appreciable differences, maybe not so appreciable, but you're gonna like this video because it's gonna help you why you should only buy real Bionicle pieces, because if they're not made by Lego, they're not real ones, because Lego is the only company who makes Bionicles and Hero Factory. So let's discover the differences and let's see y'all. So here we have a couple of pieces, and here we have some two CBS builds here back. Okay, so we're gonna start on with these connector pieces. The first difference we can see is the color. We can see the fake one, which is this one, has a more bluish tone on it. Meanwhile, the original Lego one has more of a normal Lego gray, dark gray color. And another difference is the material. This is a little bit more shiny, maybe. You can't really see this on the camera, but it has like another texture also on it because it's another material. So this is very, and I think this material is a little bit more fragile, so I don't really like it. But comparing to other knockoffs, it's pretty decent. The last difference we can see is that the original one says Lego here, meanwhile this has no markings on it. Some slight differences about the injection holes here for the plastic, but that's not a major difference actually. And then next we have some weapons here. Let's see how I put them. This is the real one, meanwhile this is the fake one. Wait a second. The materials are basically the same, I think. Both are in very good condition. The fake one is almost identical. There are some slight color differences, but that also happens in the normal pieces, that it has some like slight variations during the years. It also has some different injection holes, I think. I can't appreciate on this side. I think that you can appreciate on this side. Yeah, here we have some dots. Meanwhile, this haven't got ones. The real one. Which one do I prefer? I think the details. If we look pretty much on the details, we can actually see the details are a bit different. I do prefer the details on the real Lego one, but you gotta be really picky and to see these differences. They're not really big differences, but we can definitely say that the Lego one has the details a little bit better down than this one. So that's with the weapons. And I also brought some pins, which I think will be a great comparison. This is our original Lego one, meanwhile this is a fake one. There are some differences in material actually. This feels a little bit more cheaply made. This is not from the Baki set, it's from another set. But I mean, the color is pretty nice, because I don't know if there are any browns of this pin here in official Lego. I do think there maybe are, but I'm not really sure. This does connect the original Lego one does connect much better. That's the thing with the knockoffs. The pins usually doesn't connect very good. Here we have the fake one, and it does not even fit very well with the knockoff one. If you see, I cannot even put this on the hand. Well, I can, but it's very strong. It connects very strong. And I cannot even connect this with this one, I think. No, it doesn't fit in. Meanwhile, the real Lego one fits in almost perfectly, as you see. So the pins are actually con with the fake Lego things because the pins are usually too big or too small, so they're not gonna be a good friction. So we have also these translucent pieces, basically much the same. We cannot really compare them. We have a difference here. We have injection hole here, and we haven't got the one injection hole, but this is the real one. This is the fake one. There are no major differences. Maybe this is more translucent, I gotta say, and this is more like, even though it is translucent, it is a little bit less. This is more translucent actually, and they also have some. It also says Lego somewhere. I don't really know where it says on this one. And on this headpiece, it says Lego here. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think so, but on this one it also says Lego. Well, I don't have a favorite. I think both of these are really good. Actually, this that it doesn't have the injection hole is actually a pro. So, but I do prefer the Lego, always the Lego ones. But this is a decent knockoff piece. And we also have these ones here as the weapon. There are some slightly differences in the details, not very noticeable if you're not very picky with this stuff. Here's the original one and here's the fake one. The fake one, as always, and the original, as always, it says Lego on them. You see there's some writing here. There's meanwhile here it doesn't say anything because it has knockoff one. And now going on with the CBS pieces. I'm not gonna go very deep on them, but we're gonna compare some fake ones. I know this is not a complete set, but I think it's a good comparison, even though, because we don't need the full set to see the differences. We can see that the friction on this is, well, it's really bad. I cannot make the head stay there. You see, and the hands, the friction is really terrible, and the plastic on these knockoffs, it's really the worst thing I've ever seen. The plastic is really bad. I do not really like it because it's really bad plastic actually on these fake ones. Meanwhile, here we have an original one, and the friction is, wow, it's really good. It's perfect. Meanwhile, on this one, the friction is really bad. We also, as I said, the plastic is really bad on this one. The friction, and we're not gonna find any Lego markings on this one. Meanwhile, on this one, let's see if we find some. You're gonna see a number here, I think. Let's see. You can see a number there. Wait. On the original one, we're gonna see a number here. I mean, on the fake one, we're not gonna see any markings there. We can see this. It's differently built. It's not exactly the same. We can see some actually major differences here. So I do really like more the original one than the fake one. So that's basically all differences. We can say also a big difference is the price. Price for this one could be like 2 or 3 euros. I guess $4 or something like that. It's really cheap, but I mean, I don't think it's worth it. Maybe the mask is, I mean, the mask is pretty well done, but I mean, for the rest of the set, I don't think it's worth, because it's a really bad knockoff. But on the other side, on the Wacky set I bought, it was like 5 euros, I think. I don't remember because it was my grandmother who bought it for me, so I think it was 5 euros. So it's a little bit cheaper, and it's almost the same quality, so it's almost worth buying this knockoff set, this knockoff Wacky. But I do prefer Lego. So I think that was basically everything for today. I tried to make this video shorter than the last one because I didn't want to extend this video too much and make it boring. And if you liked the video, comment, subscribe, share this video, and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And also comment which dark content you'd like to see next, or what content you want to make next. And yeah, that was everything, guys. See you next video, guys. Bye bye.